Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody, Mindstorm here, and guess what? We got Auntie Ange just
Don't sound so
waltzing in.
bloody down about it. Look, can you hold your door while I get me bum in? Bring my tummy in. I need what? I think
Hard work you are.
trying to walk with. I hurt my ankle last week.
Disgraceful.
Ugh.
You're going to need the dog, trust me. Hello, Blue.
Hello. Right.
Well, hello everybody.
Don't you face?
I hope you like the little error that I did earlier.
Well, what did
I
you do?
accidentally pushed the wrong button while trying to push number 4. I pushed number 1, which opens up my other stream option.
All right.
Yeah. Also, Dan's saying thanks for the Discord reminder. I may have missed a stream, but of course.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Nick. How's it
everybody.
going?
How are you feeling, Nick? I've seen you all saying you're feeling a bit poorly.
Yeah. Right, so to the important bit, which is thanking my wonderful Patreon supporters at patreon.com/mindstormproductions. So firstly, I just want to mention, you have to look after stuff a moment for me.
What are you doing? Star, stay with me.
Hey, Pitybug, yeah, so first, special thanks to my lovely Patreon supporters. So we have Caino, the VIP. We have Elle, Pitybug, and Scary Mary, the Fantastic Four. So once again, thank you, my lovely people. And thank you all for viewing the video.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Look, Nick says hi, Auntie Anne. I see somebody missed me last week.
Well, you need somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope everything's going okay with everybody. How's your week been? Tell us all about your week.
Yours was hectic last week, wasn't it? Because it was just... Yeah, last Sunday, I just thought it went like nobody's business. We sort of like, what did we do? I got up early and went out. Then I come home. Then something happened. Then you did your podcast. Roughly without me in it. Then we went out and had a bite to eat for your birthday. Because it was birthday last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you notice I got booted off last week? It wasn't good enough. No other chair for me. No nothing. Well, last week I twisted my ankle as well. So I'm still suffering with it.
Disgraceful.
I know I was walking against that, what you call the park. I got a hole in the grass and didn't realise. And I went,
Oh, we're going to have to cut your foot off.
no.
I think we should. And then if anyone wants to buy Auntie Ange's foot, you know.
Yeah, the feet fetish.
For
In
$1,500.
a minute. Don't you abandon me, little lady. So, yeah.
She's just looking at
And
me
then
like,
we had
"Please."
something to eat. Went out and had something to eat. And then you went off to spend your time in a yurt, didn't you?
Yes. Oh, yeah, because, yeah.
That was last week, believe it or not. But in one hand, it's like, ooh. But
Our schedule was quite chaotic last Sunday, wasn't it? After we finished.
we ran everywhere.
Yeah.
It just disappeared last week. The Monday was. That went like nobody. Oh, I've actually said a hectic week. It just gone so quick.
Right, I should probably, I need new feet. You can have Auntie
bless
Ange's
you,
feet.
I should do some reflexology, that would do it.
Right, so I think it is time to address a certain thing.
Go on then.
That, so there's been some requests for an ear reveal, as everybody is desperate to see my ears for some reason. But these are my ears. See this lovely orange thing here? They're my ears. Yes, but I guess everybody is, well, some of you are demanding an ear reveal. And of course I should deliver, shouldn't I? So I will reveal the ears.
That's exciting for you. Is that for the effect?
Ta-da!
Oh, dear.
Been trying to hide this for such a long time. But yes, these are
They
my
look like
ears.
trophy cups.
They are for my trophy. So I hope you all like my
Stick my hair
ears.
that way.
I'll tell you what, actually, this one
Stick my hair
blocks
that
out
way.
sound than the old ones do.
Really?
Yeah.
I look kind of orange on the screen today.
You look kind of orange.
Yeah, I look orange.
It's funny you're wearing the same top as you do in the thumbnail.
Yeah, I do wear this top a lot though. I do like the colour, but it's making I look orange for some reason.
I've run out
That
of
one
orange
I don't
tops.
look orange.
No, yeah, that's
green.
the one I focus all the colours on. Thank you, Dan.
That one I do. Ah,
Been
nice
so
ears.
self-conscious to reveal my ears. It's nice to hear the lovely compliments.
So
of
is that
people.
the one that goes on stream?
That's what goes on stream.
So they won't see me looking orange.
No.
I do look
I
orange.
don't know why it's two different colours, but whatever.
I look like Donald
Wait,
Trump, been
unless-
tangoed.
No, no, it's still the same. Don't get it.
That's cool. That's alright then, as long as I'm happy I don't look orange. No, yeah, I do wear this mustard top a lot. I do like it.
I need to wear my orange tops again. I'm wearing white today. But I'm still wearing orange here. It's okay. I got my orange ears.
So yes. The trophy cup handles they are.
They are ears. See, this is why I cover them with my headphones, because of the bullying I get for my ears. The disgrace.
Oh, bless.
My feelings are hurt. Such a bully.
The day's gone quick again.
Highlight of the week. Thank you. It is lovely to hear nice words about my glorious ears. Maybe I should get them pierced. She just jumped.
Yeah, she thought, quick, my mum's not touching me, I'll jump over to you now, I can.
Oh, look at Blue. I think he wants a cuddle.
No, he's fine there for a minute.
Oh,
He's chilling. When he moves, don't get calling his names and his ears twitching, then he'll start scrolling up our legs. Anyway, I had a funny experience when I was travelling around on the outskirts of London the other week.
Mm-hmm.
There was 3 lanes.
Yeah.
And on my far right, because don't forget Americans, we drive different to you. On the far right, I was in the middle, they were in the end lane. And there's 4 motorbikes. And they're so like, I'm here, the motorbikes are over there. So, yeah, motorbikes here. So they're in my view. And all I could see was these 4 coppers got 2 in the front, 2 behind on the motorbikes, and they're going like this.
All
And
their
they just look like nodding.
like bobbleheads.
Yeah, they're just doing that. Because obviously they're talking to each other through the headphones.
Yeah.
Because they'll have sunk in their helmet. And you could hear them, and all you could see is this. And the odd one, you could hear the odd one say something, and it's quite funny to watch.
Watching these
And
policemen
if I
bobbleheads.
didn't, yeah, because I got me sat nav running on my phone. If I didn't have that, because I now have the sat nav in my car. If I didn't have that, I would have discreetly found a way of recording these coppers doing. It's just daft. Yes. Did anybody miss me last week? Even though I popped in for about 5 seconds now and again.
To show off your feet.
Yeah, that was funny, wasn't it? And then, I don't know, I got a swollen finger this morning, so I'd have the... Which way? Camera's that way?
Yeah.
It's quite swollen. So, can you see how big it is for the knuckle? So, yes, I woke up with a swollen finger today, so I could imagine if a certain person catches that, he'd be taking the mickey out of it. And if he does...
I'm just piercing my ears, don't mind me.
I like earrings. What
Thank
are
you.
they?
They are...
You got my hair there.
How dare you? They are to represent my creativity in media. Your hair is tickling my face. Can you get it off?
I don't think you can see it because it's all black.
Nick says he misses you.
Thank you, Nick. At least somebody does.
Somebody asked to.
If I tell these have gone out for the day, they have a little party. Yay! No mother in the house.
She's an
Peace and
excuse
quiet.
to get takeaway. Like I did
No,
yesterday.
I said to you once I was going somewhere, didn't you? And you went, "Oh, I'll have a party." Then you went, "No, I'll change my mind because you'll end up coming back and joining in."
Pitybug says, "Is British car has the handle on the right side of the car too?" I didn't notice that. Yes, our driver's side's on the right, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So drive on the left, but the seating is on the right.
Yep. I think here's a.
Yeah. And in America, they drive on the right and seating on the left, I believe.
Yeah, Americans always get things back to front.
Oh, good thing Rick isn't here yet.
They're most probably listening.
You'll probably
He'll hate us and we'll end up losing
blow
lots
a
of
gasket
viewers.
after hearing that.
Yeah.
What? She said, what about Americans?
Then it'd be a case of, the head gasket in the car. Oh, believe it or not, I was actually sitting there quite quiet a few minutes ago. I just did some reflexology on a friend. She come round because her knee hurt, so I did some reflexology. And she said, "Oh, I'll pay you." And I went, "No, just take me out for a meal." So we'll be going over to Spalding because we nipped there the other day.
Or when you're doing that.
I don't know.
Alright.
And then, because I needed the laundrette and I have to go to Spalding for the laundrette. And then I said, "Oh, let's go to this pub." And she didn't realise I took her to this certain pub. Rose and Tulip, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Crown and Tulip? I think it was a Crown and Tulip in Spalding. So we nipped in there and then we saw a car. It was quite reasonably priced.
Yeah.
I think it's about $5.95 or something. I said, "Oh, we'll go for that." Not a ridiculous price of 15 bloody quid like they are around here. So I thought, "Oh, I could do that. I could nick that." Obviously, they put the price up the weekend, but we might pop over in the week.
Yeah.
But I can't this week because I've got treatment booked in at night.
Well, speaking of high prices, also our fuel is a little more expensive here. It's cheaper in Corby.
Is it?
Yeah. I'll just do that when I come to and from the gym. But
Right.
speaking of prices and high prices and stuff, we wanted to do a brief discussion on...
It's not just this chocolate bar before we have Cadbury's upset. It's all chocolate bars. And
not
biscuits.
all chocolate bar.
And anything else at the moment. So already, I thought, because I nipped into the garage when I was over in Grantham. See, I get about all the place. London,
always
Grantham,
expensive, though.
Corby, you know. And, well, I know, yeah, but I thought, I'll get a chocolate bar while I'm at it. And I thought, I'll have a booster. Ready? Do I go that way? Booster. And it's a double one, which is always slightly smaller than having two singles together.
It's funny, it's blue, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Cool, look at that. Anyway, I mean, they're always slightly smaller, these doubles, but I can't believe how small they've gone. And this is so annoying, because it's been doing it for some years now. They put the prices up, but the items smaller. Now, if they kept the prices down...
Or one of the things they
kept the
do
prices
is
smaller.
they keep the price the same and shrink the item. So then it means that we have to buy more.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what annoys me, digestive biscuits. Because before, you used to get digestive biscuits. And you used to try and dip them in your cup. And you know you're never going to get them in your cup. You understand? And you're there, and you know you're not going to do it. You know you're going to have to break it, or you dip it and dip it.
Yeah.
Then you can get it in. They've took away the fun and shrunk the biscuits.
Yeah, they shrunk the biscuits.
I know, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh.
So
You
yes,
say that
we're
about your
referring
Pringles?
to shrinkflation,
Yes.
which is in the basic terms is they either raise the price a little or keep it the same, but they shrink the product. Like they give you less in the product, or they shrink the size of the product. So basically, they're making more money for less.
And in Nick's generation, forgive me, Nick, for comment. When he was young, lad, when they had a wagon wheel, it was a wagon wheel, not a wagon wheel.
I've noticed they've gotten smaller as well, actually.
And they got but in his day, they used to pay what, a penny for it, eh, Nick? And he used to be that big. He's gonna come in a minute and say, "Well, I'm not that old."
I kind of wish I kept my Pringles tubes, but I've crushed them up and put them in my recycling bin. So yeah, but they had the 200 grams Pringles tube, which is quite tallish. But then I bought Pringles recently, and they are smaller. They're 165 grams. So the tube is smaller, and the Pringles themselves are smaller.
And they're gone up £2.25, aren't
oh no,
they?
they're £3 now.
I stopped when they went above thingy price.
I remember when they used to be £1. And that's the main price, not the
And
discount.
they don't get taxed, so they should actually make it cheaper because they don't get taxed.
Wagon wheels were huge and cheap in my day, Nick says.
I know they were. I've heard many of you were more mature ones say it.
But yeah, the Pringles are tiny. Cause I used to be able to not be able to fit a whole one in my mouth, and now I get like 3 or 4, just like.
Yeah. I tell you something else that's shrunk. finger of fudge is just enough for the kids' treat. Can't remember the rest.
I'm mostly bothered by the Pringles because I like Pringles. I've been buying them a lot.
I stopped buying them when they upped the price to £1. Or was it £2? Or
They took it to $2.50, which is then half price at $1.25.
Oh, do you do their own Pringles? Ah, yes, I have Lidl's do theirs, and they're not too bad actually. Their own version.
I still prefer Pringles, but by the way things are going, because they're getting more expensive and shrinking, I don't think I could get Pringles anymore. Sad times. So, because what else? What else was it that bothered me?
Life.
How dare you? Oh yeah, I used to eat half a tube of Pringles and then be full and be done with that. Now I can go through an entire tube and not be phased.
I just wait till they come on to £1.25 and then I get a tube.
They're not anymore. It's the minimum is £1.50.
I know, it's just a rip off. Just rip off Britain, isn't it?
It's very sad times.
I'm gonna try Aldi's and see what they're like. I do Lidl's. I don't mind Lidl brand.
I'm just gonna have to stop buying Pringles. Can't afford it anymore.
Well, you will do if you ever do Good and Life, and then all of a sudden you'd be like making loads of money.
And you can help achieve that by supporting at Mindstorm Productions.
Yeah, or get more viewing. Come and watch us.
And then I can pay myself a wage with it.
Who's that one that's in the private education? Who's in boarding school?
Ah, Creepy Walker.
Yes, Creepy Walker. You not got sat with your friends yet, and come and watch us. Oh bless. And whose birthday was it last week? Have you shared it?
It was Elle's sister, I believe. Oh. Yeah, see, we remember. We're not like other streamers. We remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not bad for a woman who's hitting menopause, remembering things. I've got a brain like a sieve at times.
Lovely. And me with my awful memory, because I've tried to retain so much information that it just goes.
Tumbleweed moment.
Speaking of which,
that's his excuse. To me, it's just a man.
Speaking of which, I had a viewer pop up yesterday. Raptor Smile, I believe they were called, and I remember them from before as well. They came and watched one of my streams before. And I was saying, Raptor Smile, long time no see and stuff. And yeah, and they're like, you remember me? I was like, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I remember my
I flicked you on and off yesterday. I was at the racetrack last night. A friend wanted to take his son racing.
I'd say it's probably a good timing as well, because at the start, like semi-start of the stream, a sex scene came up in the game that I was like, oh god, I gotta hide this quick. So once
you notice I watched it because I commented on you all.
I know.
And then I came up. Oh, sorry, Blue.
Stop playing with it.
The stool.
Yeah, she keeps messing with the stool. Just put your feet on it. There you go. Good God,
I've got a stool while I'm sitting on the chair.
I swear she's probably
because my feet don't touch the ground. ADD. Feet don't touch the ground.
Yeah, and you're still proving my point. What? You with ADD, attention deficit disorder. I'm joking, by the way. Yeah, so I tried to quickly hide it, and by the time I finally got around to hiding it, the scene ended. So I was like, well then. So what I'm going to have to do is later, because what I do, like normally late at night or the next day, I trim the countdown off at the start of this stream and snip off the be right backs and add all the bits I need to. So I'm going to snip off the countdown, and then I'm going to snip that little section off. I mean, I probably could keep it in if there's no problems with YouTube, but like, it's just because I thought the reaction, me panicking trying to turn it off, was quite funny. They're thinking if they shrink the size of products, we won't notice. Such a coward might. Yeah, that's it. That like they do that in hopes we don't notice, because they do it bit by bit. They do it gradually, so you don't notice. Because the thing, if they raise the prices, we notice for inflation. If they raise the prices, we know. Like we have Pringles again. But also Magic Stars as well. Didn't they used to be £1? And now they're like nearly £2.
No, people don't mind if the prices go up if the package stays the same. But the prices are going up, but they're cutting the price up.
But also some of them, they're keeping them the same but shrinking the product, which I also still have a problem with, because it means you use it up sooner and you got to buy it sooner, which then means you are still spending more money.
Yeah, but it's... If you pay, like for example, you pay £1.50 for your tube of Pringles, yeah? and they decide to up the Pringle, keep the same, then you don't mind as much. It's when they...
No, I do mind.
Well, Pringles are ripping off anyway, but it's when you're like, okay, then Wagon Wheel, we'll do Wagon Wheel for example. You used to pay 10p for this big, massive Wagon Wheel.
Yeah.
I know back then, Nick, it'd be a lot more cheaper. But what they're doing is making it 15p, but shrinking down the chocolate. I
know what you're saying. It's a complaint because they're doing double damage.
Yeah.
I'm complaining because I don't care which direction they're taking it. They're doing the damage. Right, so even if they're shrinking the product and keeping the price the same, I'm still complaining because Pringles used to last me two seatings. Yeah. Now they only last me one, which then means I still pay more if I want to get more Pringles. So I'm complaining either way. And even if they keep the product the same and raise the price, and you should remember, I was complaining when they raised the price to £3, even though they kept it at 200 grams. I was still complaining because it's expensive and I can't afford this anymore. I am poor.
So majority of the population.
Goddamn, I'm actually like trying to deal with my finances because I got to pay for insurance this year coming up, car insurance, and then I got to deal with my car payment. Plus my gym membership. Plus I've got my Xbox Gold that's coming out soon. Actually, it should have come out today.
It's a hard life, isn't it?
It is a hard life.
No, I was thinking that actually when I was walking around the shops this morning because I had to go and grab do the dog food and stuff. And I was thinking it is...
Another one for inflation. They increased the price of Xbox Gold. It used to be £40, now they're $50.
Oh, that's a double whammy.
It's a big one.
That's
and all that is
that's
just
right.
you can have access to play online.
That's like 20%, 30% more, isn't it?
So it's like not only are we paying the extortionate prices for the consoles, and then the extortionate prices for the video games that used to be like bloody £15 for a game. Now it's nearly 100. Like, but now we've got to pay to we've all been paying to play online for a while, but getting more expensive. It's annoying me. I can't afford this, and it'll come a situation where it's like
I said earlier when I was going around the supermarket because I obviously had to grab the dog stuff because I have to make my own dog food now.
Yeah.
And
you've introduced them to a good set of food.
And I was thinking it is really, really hard for people to survive now. It's just ridiculous.
And also vet costs, they're getting higher.
I know, but it's but they're getting high because I think they claim insurance, and a lot of people don't have insurance because insurance on the animals don't pay out.
Insurance is bloody useless as well. Hello, I sent that a few minutes ago, and I still hasn't shown at the back. Really? Oh.
What's that?
Caino messaged earlier, and it hasn't come up. It must have been YouTube then. YouTube's bloody awkward sometimes because it hasn't even come up on the YouTube chat. I am live. This is this time, I swear. Yeah, see, it's popping up with you. Maybe YouTube didn't detect you were here for some reason. I've got my statistics open now for the first time, and I'm seeing the little the line chart go up.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Oh. Getting all fancy, aren't we? Okay.
Yeah.
Getting all. Anyway. But it is getting hard. No, it's even getting harder for the people on low income, people on pensions.
And the sugar tax. I'm still salty about the sugar tax.
I am still annoyed with that. I think that's disgusting.
I used to be able to buy, for £10, a 30 box of Coke from Asda.
Yeah, but it's not just affected us all, has it? It's affected the supermarkets, it's affected the Cadbury the chocolate industry. Or the cereals that used to have your sugar coatings.
You used to enjoy Cocoa Pops, but then they ruined it with sugar tax.
Yeah, but what annoys me though, if you eat a sausage roll and you read the back of it, it's got sugar in it. Well, sausage roll's not supposed to have sugar in it. It's a savoury snack, so that doesn't help.
Yes, Caino, it does block links. Live chat normally does that, but also because I've been dealing with a bit of spam lately, I've doubled down on it. I mean, normally the live streams don't let me share links anyway, but I've also had to turn off link sharing because spam bots were constantly sharing links. Every time I uploaded a video, I'd have a spam bot sharing a link, so it's turn it off.
I have no idea. That one's over my head.
Basically, whenever I uploaded a video, whether my live stream is finished uploading or I've just uploaded a film or something, a spam bot will post a link in the comments every time. So I have to go in the settings and click.
Couldn't you just
block
ignore
links.
it?
I could, but I just don't want it there. So I could. So I go in the settings. I click.
You know what it'd be if it was me?
Are you gonna let me finish? So I go into the settings. I click. Are you gonna listen?
Yes, I'm listening. I just can't believe you're telling me off.
I click block links. So then, if a spam bot tries to post a link, it can't. It doesn't come up. So yeah.
If that was me, I'd just ignore it because I'm lazy. Right, ugh.
Yeah, until they completely flood your comment section and ruin it for you.
Right then, CBT brought to you by
Wikipedia. The free encyclopedia at Wikipedia link. Cock and ball torture. Also known as CBT. I actually sat and watched a video that did it under the American anthem. That read the entire Wikipedia for cock and ball torture. It was funny. Callum sent me the link and I just let it play, and all you hear is it reading out the description for cock and ball torture in the American anthem.
No.
That's all I wanted to say. Good day.
So, yes.
Yes. I'm unhappy. Things are getting expensive and I can't afford anything.
Yet.
But hey, you could help turn Mindstorm Productions into an official business and over at patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions.
What's everybody eating later? Or in Pitybug case, what would you have for breakfast?
I'm
going to
do. I keep forgetting about that.
I'm going to mix some eggs up. I'm going to bake some cakes for Callum and his new job. So I'm going to bake him some cakes, fairy cakes, and
just get money.
Foreheads. Anyway, so and then I'm going to put a little cream in it, and then you can take him to work with him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do the sandwich trick, so we can go and take some cakes instead, which would be nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to bash up some eggs. Got some pally pork. Mix it around. Then mix it around in some stuffing. And then put it in the oven to cook. For you to try and see how nice that is.
Nick says, just about had a heart attack Thursday, I assume. Checked my smart meter and electric jumped over 20%. Some people are going to struggle.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of people have said they switched on their smart meter and it went up 20%. I was listening to it on the radio the other day. I'm just thank God I don't have one. I won't put one in.
You also
not
have a heart attack.
I would be so paranoid with everything. It's like what you call it? I just think, why am I going to put a smart meter in to tell me how much electricity I'm using when that's costing me electricity to use to read the smart meter? It sort of like defeats the object to me because I'm paying for something to tell me.
How dare you, Creeper Walker? How dare you come this late in the stream? Unbelievable! You should be here bang on 6 o'clock.
Anyway, yes.
I'm joking.
So Nick, I totally agree, and I know a lot of people have been horrible to these ones that have been on universal credit that have had the 20 quid and they're getting taken away the 20 quid and this, that and the other. People say, well, you suffered with it before this COVID, blah blah grant. But the problem is they're going to reap it now because one, they've gotten used to the money, so it's going to hit them when you suddenly take it off them. Two, everything's gone up, the food's gone up, electrics are going up, God knows what else is going up. So it's going to be a right mess. I first time ever I can turn around and say I actually at this moment for the next 7 years going to dread this country with everything.
Yeah, Auntie Ange doesn't like to use one because it's using electricity to tell you how much electricity you're using.
Yeah, I'll get the men, get them off their arses, and the women coming around and open up the meter boxes and reading it. All they've done is took a job off people. It's like self-tills. Very rarely I use one. I can't say I don't use one because I have used them when I got like 2 items and the queue's mile long, and then I dive to one. But when I have some shopping on me, I go straight to the staff, don't I?
So you can talk to them.
So I talk to them, yeah.
See, no, that's social interaction, and I don't support it.
And he's like, why do you go to... I go, well, make somebody's day.
She'll wait in line.
Somebody in a job, yeah.
I'll just be like, right, going to self-service. I get it done myself. I'm out.
It's like internet banking. I like some of the ideas, but when they're starting to take away the buildings and you can't interact with somebody, it's going to ruin it, because you're going to be on the phone. Look, you're waiting an hour before they answer the phone. Right, so they answer the phone, and then you ask them a question. They're not happy with it. They cut you off. Where, if you've got an issue, you pop down the bank and get, why have you took the money out of my account? Get it back in there. You can't do that over the phone because they cut the phone off to you.
Yeah, when I went to the bank to cash a check, they, like, the woman at the counter, she just walked me over to the machine and did it through the machine. She said it's just quicker that way. I was like, oh.
No.
I wanted to do it over the counter, but okay.
Yeah, but I get them to do it. I've done that when I put a check in. I get them, okay, I don't know how to do it. Oh no, you show me. So when I go to the post office and...
Yeah, she did. She kind of stood there and showed me doing it. It was like, oh.
Yeah, but I do it even more. Everyone I go to the post office, you're doing this machine over there, I don't know how to do it. I do know how to do it. I'm not taking away your job.
You want to keep the, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I pay my rent over the post office. I go to the rent and I pay it. I phone my landlord up and I say my housing association and say I need a card for the post office. I can pay my rent over the post office. And I go in and I pay over the post office. To keep the post office open, because they're trying... Get this, right? They're trying to shut the post office because it's public funded whatever. Yeah? But they're doing Maggie Thatcher statue. Well, let the money go into the post office and keep the post office open then. Because they're trying to shut our post office down before you even came along. I have. So yes, I'm for trying to keep things going as much as I possibly can. Unless my car ran out of tax and I forgot to go to the post office and I had to do it online. Otherwise than that, no. And that's only because a little bleeders fine you God knows how much over. And that's only because I didn't realise the 1st of October was the 1st of October and I was going somewhere important on the 1st of October, and it was like, the post office is shut. I've got to tax my car quick.
Do you remember my situation I had on the bike?
Oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't do it for you, did I?
No, I had to do it. I was
supposed to have done it.
It's because, you know.
Even though he doesn't pay tax on his car, he still has to register not paying tax.
Yeah. I got an efficient car. So I don't have to, like, my tax is 0. Saves me the pennies. Oh. My life goal is to make a life goal. That is to get a life goal. Yeah, we should probably start talking about a life goal, shouldn't we? We've had a little ramble about finances. And I've got my glorious ears. I hope you like.
I used to have one put in. It's not hard to pay my electric when it gets low.
Yeah. So, life goals, everybody. Tell us about your life goals. Nick says, last time I used my post office was for stamps last Christmas. Damn.
Nick. I pay to pay my rent.
Don't see the messages and make you upset. But yes, life goals, as Creeping Walker has mentioned. I don't know why Nick's message hasn't come up in the back yet, but YouTube is a pain in the arse as always. Anyways, life goals. So, what are your life goals? Creeping Walker says their life goal is to make a life goal to get a life goal. But what is your actual life goals? Caino, Nick, Elle and Pitybug, tell us. Elle hasn't popped up yet, but Elle, if you're there, tell us. Scary Mary, if you're watching, tell us what all your life goals are. Because why not? We all have life goals. What is your life goal, Auntie Ange?
I had several.
Let's hear at least one of them.
Well, when I was younger, in my younger days, I wanted to be a fly-by-night businesswoman, so I did a business course. Because my parents owned a fruit shop and I wanted to support that by doing all the accountancy for them and everything else. So I studied that. And then when I had you, I thought, I can't encourage you to do, as I had you in my arms and a baby at hospital, I thought I can't encourage you to do your life dreams unless I do mine. So I went back into studying when I could to do psychology, because I fancied the idea of being a clinical or stroke criminal psychologist. Which I didn't get very far because I moved down here with your dad. So that went to pot. I'd do one of them, my holistics. But that isn't a proper. As much as I would love it to be a proper job, you need a loads of turnover, as in client-based turnover, to make a living out of it. So I do a lot of that. I do love me massaging and reflexology and Indian head and Swedish. I love it when I get older someday. I had a client yesterday and I was like, ooh, you got pains in your calves, they're so stiff.
Since the message didn't come through, I've refreshed the thing, but Caino says, my life goal is to survive past 30. If I do that, I have succeeded. That is, yeah. That's I tell that to some people who are quite down, and I say, well, look, make it past 30.
Do you know what I say? I would say to them, out of 1 billion sperms your dad carried, you made it, so don't pull your face.
Caino says, I'm going to go and harass Elle. Nick says, too old for life goals. No, you're never too old for a life goal. You're never too old for a life goal. That you can always achieve something. So, you're never too old for a life goal. You could have a life goal for next year. Be like, right, this is what I'm going to do for next year. This is what's going to happen.
His life goal is to get round to meet him up with me. Yeah, we haven't got that far.
Fair enough. But yeah, so Creepy Walk says, my life goal is to get a good stable job. From then on, I can have as much fun as I want. If you aim for the highest paying job, then you'll have so much money there is no point. Unless you get so much money and you want to use it for good uses, which is what I want to do. Nick says, a nice life goal is to be healthy and happy, which is, yes, see, there you go, a life goal for you there.
You have about half an hour, 40 minutes, whatever we're on. I know that's a bit of happiness.
Yeah. Caino says, joking aside, my life goal is very simple. I only want one thing, to be remembered.
Oh.
Yeah. When I die, I want to leave something behind to be remembered by. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of trying to do that as well with my production. Hello, little blue. You mind picking him up? Oh, he definitely wanted picking up because he didn't jump down.
Hello.
Hi, what the F are you wearing, mine? This is my ear reveal, Elle, and also I've added earrings, a representation of my media creativity, my SD cards. These are my ears. I hope you judged my ears. This is why I don't reveal my ears, because of the judgment I get from my ears.
What little boy?
You want a high-paying job to finally kickstart your YouTube career? Or not? It's not just a YouTube career, but a corporation. Yes, I want to run a corporation. But I also want to be a good corporation. I want to be able to support creators. I've actually contacted a friend who is having a hard time as an artist. She's actually just messaged me back now. But she's having a hard time as an artist because some people don't take her as an artist seriously. And I said, well, hey, I want to support artists. Not just artists, I want to support other people. So I wanted to set up a commission system, which anyone could be a part of. Like, you want to draw, you want to sell your creations. That is what I'm trying to do. I should make an announcement on the website as well. But I'll make an announcement here. So, you know, for people who want to commission their artwork, team up with me. You'll have the corporation that will look after you. We will be the bouncer at the door to deal with the pain in the ass clients, filter out horrible clients that we don't need to deal with, contracts and stuff to, you know, make sure you're protected and things, you know, be a corporation to protect the creators. That's what I'm kind of working on at the moment. But yes, here we go. So, I should read these messages, shouldn't I? So, yeah, Caino wanted to be remembered, of course. Pitybug says, I usually don't think about that. Being famous somehow, I guess. Oh, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. Keep going for it. Just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I've seen Pitybug's artwork. Amazing artwork. Something that's definitely worth getting known for. Elle is... Because she said... I don't know if you're here or not, but Elle said that she's been allowed to start selling her artwork.
Oh, good.
Which is fantastic. Creepy Walker, you want a high-paying job to find a kickstart YouTube career. So yeah, I want to be on YouTube because I want everyone to have the ability to see the content I create. So if I were to build up my company to become bigger and more official, I will still upload on YouTube because that is, you know, it's like even if I'm putting it out for bigger places, like I'll still be like, hey, my wonderful YouTube lot, here's some content for you, all for you. Caino said, you miss me or something? Well, of course, I miss all of you. Why wouldn't I?
I enjoy the interaction.
Of course. Creepy Walker says meme, so have I got a lovely meme to see? L needs only me as a bouncer because if someone harasses her, he, them, I will beat the ever-loving poo out of them. Lovely. You're not going to be one of those evil companies, right? Of course not.
Of course
not.
Don't say it like that. That like go. No.
Just be one of those faceless corporations. The suit. You know, like they wear the suit.
Well, I had stuff under me when I was trying to set up the cleaning business, and I had stuff under me, and I looked after them, and they all crapped on me, and I was like, forget it.
Yeah, and you don't want to bother with a contract.
And the problem
is
the problem is as well because I can see two dilemmas of the coin here, because you can do something for somebody and they've got an appalling attitude.
I know that's what I'm trying to say. Is what my pain in the horrible clients. That is where I'll step in front and be like, well, I'll be the one that interacts with the clients anyway, so the artist doesn't have to deal with that stress, because it is stressful dealing with clients. I've seen it all. I see everyone post on Twitter about the hardships they deal with clients. So the idea is I'm the middleman. The Mindstorm Productions will be the middleman, and the artist can live comfortably not dealing with pain in the ass clients, and be like, bad client, be like, right, well, we don't want to do business with you, so. Or if you get a troublesome client, it'll be like, look, let's try and deal with something here, and I'll be the one dealing with that. So my lovely artists, my lovely creators, don't have to deal with that stress.
It's just, that's what I'm saying, a lot of things are just slightly a bit more horrible. I mean, years ago you must probably had 2% of the horribleness out of 10. Now you're sort of like dealing with 6% of the horribleness out of people today.
No, it's much higher.
No, I'm giving a figure out of 10.
Exactly. 6%, that's out of 10, is 0.06.
Well, it's just.
Do you mean 60%? Which is
be
6 out of 10.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, it's. There's a bit of entitlement.
Yeah, but it's just like catch-22, isn't it? If you have your house and you rent your house out, and you could have a nightmare of a landlord, which is unfair, then you've got nightmare, or you could have nightmares of tenants, which you see.
Of course, I'm not just going to be anti-client thing.
It's kind of.
I got trying to look after things both ways. Yeah, you get pain in the ass clients, but also you get pain in the ass staff, like in shops. You get the pain in the ass customers, but also staff can also be quite rude and horrible. It goes both ways. Anyway, let's get the messages. So, not going to be one of those awful evil companies, right? Of course not.
The way you say that, it's just like, of course not, but yes.
That's the joke.
Okay. That went over my head.
Elle says, my first commission officially from Caino.
Oh.
Feeling good. If you ever need a musician for your company, you know who to call. Of course, I will always keep you in mind. I actually have an idea which might require Caino's musical skills.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to think, because I've got to juggle this this new thing coming up at the moment, this book that I'm drawing for. But there is a bit of a video I kind of have an idea for, but I need to if I'm going to do it, I want to get it done before Christmas. Yep. So, Elle, a cartoon artist, of course. Lovely art Elle has done. She's just posted one on the just recently on the community arts. Lovely artwork. I want to I think Elle or Caino was saying about it being coloured, and I was saying, yeah, I'd love to see it coloured. I have this feeling that underneath those headphones are two other Mindstorm replacing the ears. Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
I forgot to do my thing with Emily while she was here. That's because I haven't been about,
Like we're a little busy anyway, so we're like it's got to take a bit of planning.
I think I'm gonna have to get my arse up to Telford.
Elle says for 1 mil, you got to reveal real ears. What, for 1 mil subs? Of course I'll do that. Like, so that's your challenge now. You've got to try and get.
Somebody's going to pay you £1 million to do
No,
this.
no, million subscribers.
Yeah.
No, I mean you could pay me £1 million. I wouldn't stop that, but you know.
Right, that's not a bad idea actually.
Yeah. For 1 million subscribers, okay. I'll say it here in this video. If you can help get this channel to 1 million subscribers, then I will do an official ear reveal.
Hey, we need to finish. I've just realised we still haven't finished editing my.
I haven't even edited my own videos.
Oh dear.
But yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, life goal. Because I haven't actually officially said what my life goal is. My life goal has been the same since when I was a very young boy. Well, oh no, stream lag. Hang on, this might help.
Look at the way it's landed on me.
Yeah. All right.
At least it didn't land with me doing that.
Oh, I can also be commissioned for modelling, art, game design, websites, and sound design. Well, there you go, everybody.
Oh. We heard it first here.
Heard it first here. But yes, my life goal. So, well, technically, one of my goals was to make a very specific movie. This all started because I couldn't figure out how to do that. I made a little comic, didn't I? You've seen that comic, which is currently sitting on my shelf. I'm going to do a certain art project based on that comic and how I've adapted the idea over the years to create the idea I have now. But yes, that's life goal, to make a specific movie, has expanded into wanting to make a multimedia company.
Yeah, but you did your bionic things as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did that. Oh no, is Elle having issues? Is it on my end? Is it my fault? Is anyone else dealing with the issue?
Oh, that's froze up there.
No, I paused that, that's why.
Oh, why you paused it?
Because just to make sure it doesn't interfere with your live stream. If anyone else is having any stream issues, do let us know, please. It's fine for Caino. There's been a few times poor Elle has had an issue where the streams have been lagging.
Could it be at his end? Weather affects it all.
Oh, well, I'm going to carry on. Elle, try refreshing the page. Maybe that might help. Because that can happen sometimes. Like, you just got to refresh the thingy. But yes, talk about my life goal. So yes, I wanted to make a movie. I still need to work on the script for that, actually. And then I'll get to that message in a moment, Creepy Walker. And what else? Yeah, so now I wanted to make a multimedia company. I want to be like the head of the multimedia company. I want to be able to set up commission services, so people come to me. I then get my lovely creators and say, look guys, here's a piece of, here's the details. Get to work. Once you're done, we can move it on.
That's
I
made
want
me
to...
laugh, sorry.
What?
So I'm not to hold it in.
What?
That's because I live in a far country. I've been holding it in. So...
I didn't notice that.
I didn't. I was waiting for you to shut up talking so I could start laughing, but no, I couldn't hold it in anymore.
Oh, Elle.
Which one are you reading from? I can't. He's got so many screens. I can't see which one.
No, it's all here. Like, this is all like the main thing. I'll tell you what, Elle. Here, I'm going to do this for the sake of podcast. I've got it. I've joined the general voice chat in Discord.
Discreetly yawning again there. Can you tell?
And I might even do this as well. How can I do that thing? No. Buttons. Hang on. Where's the... There. Is it? Right.
You're twiddling away here.
I am twiddling away. Bear with
Yes.
me. There you go.
Where are you gone now?
There you go. I'm doing double the live. Oh, it's working again. Oh, okay.
Oh, well done.
I will cancel from here then. There you go.
It's because you're far away. Your country's far away. Oh.
But yes, so get back onto the thing. Yeah, my life goal, run a multimedia company. I want to be able to make films, make animations, make artwork, make all sorts, and get other people involved. I want to get other people to be... I want to be able to pay creators a good wage as well and not exploit them like companies do. I want to try and set specific, paces to let people have a chance. I also want to be able to allow other people to explore other creative opportunities. Because, there's always this thing where people have said to me, what do you want to do as your career? And it's like, well, I want to create, I want to be multiple things. They're like, oh, you can't, it's too much. Oh, you have to pick one thing. Like, no, right? I have these skills. I have multiple skills to do multiple things. Not only, I can save your companies a lot of money because of my abilities, and yet you're not interested because you only want me to stick to one thing. No can do. I can edit. I can draw. I can kind of do visual effects. I can direct. I can write. I can do all sorts. And yet you're not interested just because I'm more powerful than you. I can run you down. I can overthrow you in every way possible. It's all jokes. It's all jokes.
How can you take them serious looking like that anyway?
My glorious ears.
Just read that. What's it? It's literally starting lagging again.
That's weird. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. It's lagging again when you press cancel. Oh, L. So, I have no idea how to help you. It is so, YouTube is a pain in the ass. Make a 1,000-word essay about memes and I'll get you a job. I like that. Most favourite cliches? I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, L. I don't know what to do because if it's one person dealing with the issue and not everyone else, I don't know how I can fix that.
Can't help you out there.
Sorry,
lad.
L.
I have no idea in these.
I will just join the voice chat for you in the general voice chat, so you can always listen in on there if you want. But yes, so multimedia production company, I want to run that. I want to be able to...
Give me my white chair back next time.
Why?
Because I can sit up straight with it.
I gave you that one because of Rick.
Yes, I know. But Rick doesn't know this one can make your ass sore.
Hell,
No,
I'm in the voice chat on Discord if you ever want to hear it. If you ever want to hear the podcast still.
Yeah, you just don't see us.
Yeah.
Like we did at the beginning.
Yeah, we used to do it without. Yes, multimedia production company. And yeah, so I'm kind of in talks with someone right now for commission stuff.
Sorry, carry on.
Oh yeah. All right then. But yeah, so I want to be able to protect creators with my company, and make unique content. I also don't want to be held down by issues that that companies keep dealing with, where they keep tiptoeing, they keep walking on eggshells on things, or there's a lot of pandering that's been going on lately that I don't like, and I don't like that. I want to be able to have creative freedom, that's it, because they're taking away creative freedom. It's one of the reasons why a YouTuber I watch, Vanos, they wanted to go through like Netflix or something to do their new cartoon.
Little did you know this was a scam to join your live stream.
The reason why they didn't go through these companies is because there was no creative freedom. They have specific things that they wouldn't allow these creators to do, so they decided to set up a Kickstarter and just do it themselves, which, fair enough. I don't blame them for it. I want to be able to allow creative freedom. This could expand with offensive jokes, or non-offensive jokes. This can be people who want to do something quite chill or something quite crazy. I want to be able to allow all that stuff because, I like creative freedom. And then the backlash will be dealt with by me because I don't care.
Well, what was we talking about earlier? We were talking about certain things, and I said that limited isn't happening. Was it you or Richard? Could have been with Richard last night.
Most likely.
Yeah, and I was just saying about how businesses are whatever because they're stuck to this
Specific criteria.
Yeah. And then I was talking to somebody in the supermarket. We were about retail because a woman we were queuing, and she says, "You paying by card? Paying by card? Paying?" I said, instead of asking us how we're paying for our items, why don't you get on the till and operate it? And the woman in front of me says to me, "Oh, I was thinking that, and you just said it." And I said, I know. Somebody turned around and said, "Why don't I get a job in retail?" I went, "No, because within 48 hours I'll be sacked because I'll be telling managers how to manage because I just do not like the way retail manage their staff today. I think a lot of things, the way people run things today is absolutely wrong."
You don't like the whole card thing, do you? You prefer cash?
Oh yeah, I like to pay with things. I use my card, don't get me wrong, but I also prefer pay things with cash because they're trying to get rid of cash. And I don't think you should get rid of cash. Cash is very good when people are on low incomes or trying to make ends meet. Because they skip paying for that bill while they pay for this bill. Because that's how they can afford to survive, otherwise they can't.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into too much detail on live TV. Everybody be freaking screwed.
Tell you what, I still need that reference of your character, Caino.
I got my vaccine for the enter name here.
And I'm a turn into a zombie.
I'm a bit lost on that one, but...
That's just like things people come out with for the vaccine or whatever. Hey, have you got 5G signal yet? Like you can just easily use your phone now. What's the other one? Oh my god. So, this is funny. This is a vaccine related thing. This is quite funny. So while we were doing a pub crawl.
Pub crawl?
A pub crawl? Yeah,
pub crawl?
while in Scotland.
Do you mean pub crawl?
Yeah, pub crawl while in Scotland. So I think 2 of my friends are definitely vaccinated. I can't remember if another one was. But what's funny was, so you know there's a common joke that makes you magnetic. So one of my friends, Emily too, I'll say, was saying how, oh yeah, like it makes you magnetic. So she got a coin, put it on her head, and it actually stuck to her head. And I was like, what? But I thought that was just a joke. And yeah, so she stuck it to her head, and I was like, what? No, that can't be. I was like, I thought that's just a joke that conspiracy theorists have come out with or something.
I thought that.
Yeah, and then so she passed it on to Emily, you know, my Emily, passed the coin and said, yeah, stick it onto you. So Emily did, because Emily is also vaccinated. So she put it on, and it stuck to her. I was like, no, this isn't real, is it? And I was looking at everyone else like, this is real, and they weren't saying anything. Like they're just looking at me, and I was just like, I thought this was just some conspiracy rubbish. It turns out, no, it was just pure coincidence that the coin stuck to him somehow. I was so confused. I was like, but I thought this was conspiracy stuff.
That is a conspiracy one, though, isn't it?
I was like, what? How?
It's like,
and they're just laughing at me because
I've had my vaccinations. I'm going to grow another arm, and I just stood there and I just went myself laughing. I was like,
I thought it was like they were just laughing away because
you got one on you.
Yeah, and it wasn't intended for me. It was meant to wind up Emily. But I somehow fell into it. Yeah, I fell into the bait because I thought it wasn't, because it was actually sticking to him. That's the funny bit. The coin was actually sticking. And then it actually stuck to Emily, and it was like, oh my god. I thought that, wow. So yeah, I fell for that bait. That was quite funny.
I had a client and her partner go, "Oh yeah, it's been vaccinated. Look, the magnet sticks to you," and it didn't. It kept falling off his arm. So she slapped my head off. Then I was like, oh, "Okay, okay."
Yeah, they're having a little yell about references and artwork. Coincidence? I think not. Oh yeah, it's like the meme. There's a scene, I can't remember where it's from, but basically a character is like, coincidence? I think not. So yeah, that was quite funny how I managed to fall for that because it was just so coincidental that it worked.
I can't keep looking at you. You're so...
What's wrong? You got a problem with my ears? Is that what it is? Is there a problem? Is there a problem with my ears? Do I need to go back to hiding my ears? The Incredibles. That's what I was going to say that, but I didn't want to say it because I could have been wrong. Well, I'll just go back to covering up my ears then. You happy? You've bullied me into hiding my ears again.
Oh dear me. Is it time to wrap up soon? Because it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've got stuff to get on with, haven't we? I want to get on with my drawings. We're going to watch an episode of Squid Game.
Yes, watching Squid Game.
We've been watching Squid Game.
Yes, and it's... Ooh.
It's just, why do you have two pairs? Because these are my ears. This.
You got another pair. You got another one somewhere.
Yeah, this is it.
Where's the other one?
That's my original.
Yeah.
This is new.
I thought you had another one before that, or have you
No.
been them ones?
No. Oh, I had those broken ones, but you know, pain in the arse bin them, didn't she? I had broken pair that I used for my stage, but she binned them because she didn't want to give them back to me. Yeah. It's not bullying, it's fact. See, this is why I hide my ears. You want to see these? You want to see these? You can't see these. These are mine to be hidden forever. Right, yeah, it's because because I had some issues with these headphones at one point. I repaired it, but it won't stay repaired forever. So Emily's dad gave me, he went looking online and found me a new pair of headphones. And they're official as well because, there we go, they have the Dr. Dre signature as well, so, which is great because like if you go on eBay you find some headphones and they turn out to be fake and it's like, oh, it's a lot of fiddling to put back on, so I deal with that when I'm not on camera.
Yeah, because you don't want to reveal the ears.
No, it's just alright.
Ears.
It just takes a lot of fiddling, so you'll be seeing me doing this
I'm
for like
just
the next.
joking, for goodness'
I know
sake.
you're joking. I just explaining. There you go. We're in. See, the headphones never come off.
It's on. We're on.
The headphones never come off. But I do need to cover the B up and change it to an M.
You
yeah,
did that,
so
didn't you, on your original
I did a
ones,
long
didn't
time
you?
ago. Yeah, but yeah. I should do it better now. Anyway, yeah, so Emily's dad went online, found some other headphones and gave me a second pair. So I thought it was very, very kind of him. So then one day when these, my main ones, stop working and they break, because they will eventually, like the speaker will stop. I mean, like the headband I just repaired is cracking again.
But why has that got studio next to it and they haven't? They've got like little...
Like an
symbol.
M.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means monster. That's what the Beats used to be with. This is just because this is unofficial. I bought this to replace the broken because the headband broke, so I replaced the headband with a nice shiny glittery one. See how it's glittery, and the rest of the headphone isn't.
Oh.
And then the switch broke. And
You can't really tell because they still look glittery.
Yeah, I mean it kind of blends. But yeah, so Emily bought me a second pair, and these are my backups. So when one day these can no longer work and I can no longer save them.
We'll have to search the engine again, won't we?
Yeah, and then
See if we find
I've got
any more.
these because that was one of my worries. Was
I've got to go on the shopping line and
okay. But yeah, so because I was worried, like one day, what am I going to do when those headphones break? How am I going to enjoy my headphone-ness. And Emily's dad came to rescue and got me this lovely pair. So
And he's not even a fireman. He's a rescue, not even a fireman, get it?
Oh, okay. But yeah, so I've got a backup that'll last me probably another bunch of years. Because, you know, I saw my memories, and 2013 I had my first Beats headphones.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's 10 years ago. No. Won't be.
Nearly
10.
It's 8 years ago, I think it is. Yeah.
Crikey.
Yeah. And the speakers stopped working then, didn't they? And Beats managed to replace them. And then
So that's under warranty.
and they those ones physically broke, so I had to buy a replacement off the internet.
Didn't your dad buy some dodgy ones?
He bought them second hand off someone, it turns out. Yeah.
Well,
The-
like, you know,
the-
that, you know,
yeah,
when
they
you
were
go
the
on
first
holiday
ones.
abroad, and you have the special salesmen.
No, they weren't dodgy. They were official still. He just bought them second hand off somebody. Yeah. Alright, yeah, he just bought them second hand, and Beats were able to help me replace them when they broke, and then those other ones physically broke. The structure, the plastic cracked and ripped the speaker off, so I had to buy a new pair. Still official, thankfully. And then I think that's it there. I think that's the one I bought myself.
You should message that Blackity. We've talked about your headphones on our podcast. If you've got any orange ones in your factory, can you send them over, please?
I should contact Beats and be like, hey, have you got any more orange ones? I mean, they don't have to work, just as long as I have something for show.
Yeah, for my podcast, as you see, I have the symbol.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Emily's dad bought me these. So this is my fourth pair, I think.
I don't know. I just... just on your mum. That was because I don't know. I'm the mum.
Or just
Where are
always
your
doing
kids
something.
tonight? I don't know. I'm just the mum.
Just always busy. So I think we probably should wrap it up. Just get on with stuff, shouldn't we?
Cook some food.
Um,
That's all you ever get off me with this podcast, isn't it?
let's get
I'm
cooking
gonna
dinner.
cook food. That would be my saying. Auntie Ange, cook food. Walking straight, cooking food.
Okay, says call me when you have 100. That's what I'd do one day, is just have a wall full of headphones. But they have to be this specific design. Like, I like this specific design. That's why I chose these headphones a long time ago, because of the shape is what I like. Other headphone brands I don't like, because they just don't have the shape that I'm looking for.
Bit
And
like
these are
your
brilliant as well.
jeans.
Like features wise, these are brilliant. I think Caino's guitar's playing up in the background. But like, this is the shape I liked, and I can't get it anywhere else ever again.
Our kids' jeans.
I have to drag these out till the end of time. I'll be buried in these headphones. That is my
You're
request.
gonna get buried. I'm just cremating you.
An entire house dedicated to headphones, hedges carved in the shape of headphones, statues to them. I love it. I love
The
it.
doorway.
You should sell headphones in the future.
Okay.
Give me a sign
You don't
copy.
have one of them archways. You
That's
have to-
actually one of my goals. If my production company, if I can do things, I will have headphones made, which would be, good quality. Won't need any new designs like the companies do, where they have like the first generation, so on. This would be just the good headphones. One design fits all. I don't know, but I would like to make my own headphones as well. It'll be good. But yes, so we've got a lot of stuff to do. We're going to have remember when you first. Of course I will. Of course I will. You should help me reach 2 million. So what's going to happen now is you should build your own Mindstorm brand headphones. That's what I want to do. But yes, what we need to do is get to 1 million subscribers. You'll get an ear reveal. So get to it, everybody. Sub to Mindstorm. That's going to be the new thing. Gonna steal PewDiePie's spotlight and do sub to Mindstorm. Get going. Get working, people. Sub to Mindstorm. Hashtag sub to Mindstorm. I'm gonna tweet that.
I don't been on Twitter for ages. I've got to, since my other phone I haven't booted up, I haven't gone on Twitter. I should get back onto it really.
Fair enough. Yeah, sub to Mindstorm. Anyway, yeah, we've got stuff to do. We're going to have dinner, we're going to watch an episode of Squid Game while we enjoy dinner, and then I'm going to get on with my YouTube session I like to do every night, and I'll be doing my drawing at the same time, because that's what, like...
I'm going to be making cakes for Callum's work staff.
Yeah. So for my Patreon supporters, some of you would already know, but I've been uploading the whips. I think Caino doesn't want to see him because he doesn't like spoilers, which is fair enough. You should do an art. I am going to do an art live stream. I am actually going to do it.
He's just been talking about that
to
me a minute ago.
That, yeah, I'm going to do a live.
Come on.
Yeah, because I'm working for somebody's book. I'm going to be doing some artwork for somebody's book, and I want to live stream the drawing. So I'm going to do that. I would probably do it from tomorrow onwards.
Have you got the book?
I've got 3 pages so far.
Oh, we'll have to have a look.
And then, yeah. And then, yeah, so I'll be doing a live stream of the drawings.
I've got loads of things to make as well.
Yeah.
I'll be on the phone for a good hour while I'm cooking.
But yeah, so my Patreon supporters, they get to see work in progress of the current art project I'm doing at the moment, which is Tempest. I'm quite proud of how that's coming out so far. I'm doing the shading process at the moment, but supporters, they get to see what I've done so far, which is the colouring, the sketches, etc, etc, etc. If you don't want to see it because you don't like spoilers, that's perfectly fine. An art competition, oh, I like that. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Brilliant. I'm gonna note that down. But yeah, so, and then for this book I'm drawing for, I'll do a live stream for that. So, competition. I'll probably do it where like it could be submitted somewhere else. I mean, I have actually set up a Reddit, by the way. For those of you who have read it, if you look for, I think it's Mindstorm Submissions and also Mindstorm Productions, wrong app. Yeah, I've made.
Did you put your Emily's cake on Discord?
Yeah, she put it on Discord.
Ah. And I've piece of that. I've been wanting to piece of the slice of that for the last 3 nights, but I've been so tired. I'm like, oh. Yep,
Mindstorm Submissions. Of course, you would propose a competition. You would win. Fair enough. No, I wouldn't. It's great artwork. It'd be very tough. I'll have to get someone else to help me pick as well, because me picking, it'd be tough. Yeah, so if you have read it, feel free to check out r/Mindstorm Submissions. Is it submissions with a net? Yeah, Mindstorm Submissions. And also check out r/Mindstorm Productions. Challenge accepted. I'll obliterate you to make a point. And help, you could, yeah. I'll try and announce something for art competition. That'd be really good. So I'm gonna have to try and do some thinking and some processing. I'll figure out a sort of competition. I like that idea. And yeah, so I'm doing my artwork at the moment. If you're supporting on Patreon, you can see what I've done so far.
If you're ever working away, how are we going to link up to do our podcasts?
Discord. I can then program it so we can do the video on Discord.
So you'd be elsewhere and I'd be here.
Yeah.
You'd be going, Auntie Ange, can you do that to do this? And can you do that?
You know, the best bit about it, I can just hit mute.
I will reveal your ears without the million if you did that to me.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm doing my artwork on Patreon. If you want to check it out, it's patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. Special thanks to our lovely supporters, Caino, the VIP, Elle, Pitybug, and Scary Mary, the Fantastic Four. And thanks to everyone else for being...
We need to get a Fantastic Five, don't we? That'd be funny.
A Furious Five.
Yeah.
I've actually been thinking about how I'm going to call everybody every time the number goes up. What I'm going to say for each one. So we've got Fantastic Four. And then, you know, Furious Five. If anyone else wants to become a supporter, you become part of the Furious Five. And then I have to do something for 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's going to just keep going. That's going to be hard. That's going to be my challenge, my personal challenge. How I'm going to keep names up for every number.
Anyway, you get to popular. Excuse me, got yawn. Saying cup of tea.
Scrumptious 6. Love it. Love it.
Terrible 7.
No, it's got to start with an S.
Why isn't it?
Because 7 starts with an S.
Oh, okay.
And then 8 with an E, and then N for 9, T for 10.
Right then.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wrap up because I want a cup of tea.
If you haven't yet, join the Discord. Discord.gg/KAVKZPS. Breadman's left us. Breadman's left us. I know. I do notice because I love all of you and I am trying to look after all of you.
Why is Breadman left?
I don't know, but if that's what they want to do, that's their choice. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, you have to put a thing.
I do miss
Breadman,
their posts.
We notice you've gone. I'm noticed little boy Dan, didn't I?
Yeah.
I did. I was like, wait.
See, we notice all of you. We do care. We do care. Here at Mindstorm Productions, we care. Now remember that one or more of them are mine. I revoked my suggestion. I was going to make a suggestion for 6. I get it. I know what you're on about. I'll let you know after once I've gone off. Yeah, check out the website. So I got my film on there. I've been trying to improve it a little bit over time. It might have some new updates coming soon on the website. I don't know when. Just depends. I don't know when anything happens. It just comes. Anyway, it's been lovely speaking to you all.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it just happens. It's been lovely speaking to you all. I will still pop up on. I'll still be there on Discord for my Patreon supporters, and I'll check out all your awesome content. I'll try and figure out a competition because that was a genius idea. Yeah, support the Patreon, patreon.com/mindstormproductions, or go to mindstorm-productions.org.
And I'll speak to you all soon.
Yeah, see you all next week. Oh,
Bye.
actually, I'll be seeing you tomorrow because I'm live streaming tomorrow. Artwork.
Ah, there you go.
So I'll see you all tomorrow. All right.
See you
Much
tomorrow.
love.
See you next
Love
week.
you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Saying that it feels right.